Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Beast! I'm YouTube famous now. Available on iTunes, 2018. All right, this is gonna be a quick one because I have to go to the airport and pick up my good Judy Tanya, Beast, who's flying back in from Florida. So anyway, let's get right on this, okay? Well, I really don't want to make this video. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I feel really like I need to make this video because I was very disturbed by it as well. But I really don't want to make this video because, as you know in the title, it's about Gigi Gorgeous. Gigi Gorgeous is one of the very first people that I ever watched on YouTube, okay? Back to the days when she was like 15 years old or 14 years old and she did that whole like makeup tutorial in reverse or fast forward or whatever. Like, I've loved her since then. I loved her when, you know, she did that Balenciaga bag of like what's in my bag. I mean, I have watched Gigi Gorgeous for years. She, Glows Al Green, and Chris Crocker were like the OGs of YouTube for me. And that kind of went into a bunch of other people, you know, that I like watched because I would see them kind of with them or whatever. Tyler Oakley was kind of in that same vein for me. So I really like am having a hard time making this video, but this is not me making a video saying I'm unsubscribing to her because I do think that I think the gal made a mistake. I think she needs to rethink her gig a little bit, and I think she might be going, not that it's not working for her, because listen, she's, you know, rolling in the coin, but I think like, I don't know, the head seems to be getting a little bit bigger and bigger underneath that hair, if you know what I mean. Like, let's break down on the arrogance a little bit. So, if you don't know ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-ling. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. This is exactly what happened to me on Friday night. I was just sitting around, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. I was like, what is that noise? I'm so tired of that noise that just happened. And it was my damn drama phone. And I was like, oh my God, that drama phone. Beast! I dropped my fan. Now, I can't lose any more fans. I've lost enough through the months. So anyway, fans, not viewers or subscribers, fans. But anyway, I was sitting around, so I answered my phone. I was like, hello? Oh no, not Gigi. She didn't. No. You must be lying. You must be lying. You're always talking shit, but you can never back it up. Back it up, fam, back it up. I had to. Just once I had to throw that in a video. So if you don't know what you don't know is a lot, Gigi and her girlfriend, Nat Getty. God, I would love to date a Getty. Can you even imagine? I mean, like, that's like, when people talk about relationship goals, because I have to be honest with you, okay? I don't see, and I'm not coming for her, okay? But like, in comparison to what I love about Gigi, I don't see a million, like, redeemable qualities about this gal, okay? She dresses real cute. I think she'd be fun to party with. But other than that, and I'll back it up, fam, in a second, okay? Because she made to me one of the I think she's like so out of this world of that 1% that she really doesn't get it. And I think that part of what I loved about Gigi for so long was that Gigi was very relatable. And for me now, she's almost kind of in this world where she's not relatable, you know? It's like, when the whole Dubai thing happened, and then it's like they just went, where did they go? Denmark or something? They rented a yacht for a week. I was like, oh, well, of course. I mean, if you can't get into your trip, you just go and you rent this yacht somewhere else. So she's becoming very, you know, to me, kind of unrelatable at this point. And I mean, she is gorgeous, and she lives this very gorgeous, glamorous life. And that's what I loved about Gigi, right? But I also love that she seemed very sweet and very, you know, humble about the whole thing. Now, I'm going to talk about industry insider secrets in a second because, anyway. So, everybody was talking about this video, which she called Becoming Jewish. I think that's what it's called. Hold on, I have it pulled up. I really, to be honest with you, old gal, I can't believe you haven't taken this video down. That's just my 2 cents. The video is so offensive. But like, I don't think she really knows it's offensive, which to me almost makes it even more offensive. And this is why it bothers me really a lot, okay? It's not just one remark or anything like that or a piece of music that was used. It's the fact that the overall whole attitude of her being in, you know, Jerusalem, visiting over there is like, it's just her whole attitude about it is very offensive, okay? And as being part of a diverse population, as I am, as she is, you kind of have a heightened awareness for being kinder and more compassionate to the rest of the world, if that makes sense, okay? Like maybe not mocking somebody's accent on video for millions of people, of which she does. And I was like, that for me, if you watch that part in the video, I was like, honey, come on now, okay? That's like people making really sick trans jokes. It's just not funny. Why are you doing that? Why are you stooping to that level? Because one of the things that I really always loved about Gigi was that I thought she was very intelligent. I thought she was kind. You see this movie, you know, that she does, and she's with her family and all this kind of stuff, and she tells this story. I mean, listen, I downloaded YouTube Red solely for the purpose of watching that movie, This Is Everything, and I loved it. I loved every minute of that movie. But it starts making you wonder, like, who is the person off screen? Like, who is she really? Because I thought that vlog very much showed a different side of Gigi. And I think that's really what a lot of people saw too. So it's like, well, okay, everybody has the right to change, but who are you becoming? Are you becoming somebody that we're going to support or somebody that we're not going to support? So she does this video. It's called Becoming Jewish. Now, it's only one part of the vlog, which we'll talk about in a second. It right now, as I'm filming this on Sunday afternoon, has 175,000 views. It has 5,000 likes and 10,000 dislikes, okay? So we're going to read some of the comments in a second, but some of the things that were really disturbing to me was like right from the get-go, she is like in this cab or taxi or whatever, Uber, I don't know. And she's talking to the driver and she was like, have you heard of the Tel Aviv Movie Festival? I have a movie there. It's called This Is Everything. And I was kind of like, girl, come on now. You think Julia Roberts sits up in some cab and says, baby, have you heard of Pretty Woman? No, ma'am, she doesn't, okay? You find some humility. And don't put it on video for the whole world to see. I'm glad that you're proud of your movie. I am, girl. But be a little humble. I mean, listen, he's driving a taxi in Tel Aviv, okay? Probably not real impressed. So anyway, so I go in here, and then the next thing that happens is that his phone starts ringing, and then it cuts to this music. And I was like, I started listening to this music, and I got like all kind of into it. I was like, it was Bollywood. I was like, what does she have Bollywood Indian music up in this video for? Seriously? Does the girl know what part of the world she's traveling to? And then I was like, is she trolling? Like, is this... It was so bad that I thought, is this trolling? Now I'm going to tell you what I did. I Shazammed that song, and I went over to my computer over there, because I'm like, listen, I'm going to get my facts. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is some national anthem of Tel Aviv or something. I don't know. Not national anthem, but you know. I don't know. So I look it up, and it's like this Indian song that is like known, that they always use in movies, and Jay-Z like even recut it like years ago. If you Shazam that song, I can't remember what it's called. Well, here, I'll tell you what it's called right here, and I'm going to butcher the title of the song, so don't come for me. I'm sorry. See, I can pull up my Shazam right here, my Shazams, and it's called Mundian to Bak K, and it's by the New Mediterranean Group. It's an older version that was done by somebody else. So anyway, she knew better when she put that song in there. So then she goes and she does this movie thing and blah, 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 whatever. One of the most offensive scenes to me was that, I mean, instead of showing her like all over, seeing the sights and the sounds, which I think, you know, in this holy pilgrimage of the holy city, like millions of Christians and Jews go there for a holy pilgrimage. It's like, do you realize it's a holy city, Gigi? I mean, do you get that? Like millions of people save their money to go on this once of a lifetime trip, okay? Because how important it is to their spiritual beliefs. And you're sitting in a bed at the end of the video in some lingerie to some hip hop song. I was like, this is in such bad taste. I just really couldn't get with it. Okay, so then, you know, and the other thing I don't like about these vloggers and YouTubers is when they get with somebody and you can tell that person really wants to have their own YouTube channel, like this Nat, the girlfriend, which I don't have, like I said, I don't have any issues with her, okay? Start your own channel, I'll probably watch it. But like, she's always just like in the background, nesting her hair up, smoking a cigarette. I mean, it's like she wants to be like as rebellious as possible for camera. And I think she's trying to play like bad cop to Gigi's good cop or something, or maybe she's just that person, I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. I'm having a real hard time because a lot of like industry insiders say that Gigi is a lot different off camera than she is on camera. And I've given her the benefit of the doubt and been like, okay, girl, just show me that you're really still this cute young thing. I want to see that. But I'm seeing kind of a hardened edge around there now. Then when she's at the Tel Aviv Movie Festival, can you imagine having your movie can you imagine being in a movie, first of all, then having your movie be at the Tel Aviv Movie Festival, and then sit outside, and the one thing you have to say afterwards in your vlog, the one thing you have to say about the Tel Aviv Movie Festival, the one thing, is that your girlfriend had to go outside for a cigarette, and that she lost her phone. Baby, priorities. Figure out your priorities. So anyway, I'm just going to sit here, and I'm like, I was so upset about this video. I mean, I love her so much, and I will not unsubscribe. I don't really think she realized how she came off on video. Not to mention this rather offensive title, Becoming Jewish, okay? My mother, who taught in an Orthodox Hebrew school called Beit Shakov in Chicago for years and years and years, with people who had concentration camp numbers on their arms, literally, if she were still alive, would come out of her skin on that title alone, okay? I mean, I can't even believe she doesn't realize how offensive that is. Really? Or does she just not care? That's my issue. I mean, do you not care anymore, Gigi, about your fans and the people that love you? Because we've supported you for years and years and years. So let me just read you some of these comments, because they're kind of unreal. Okay, so come on, girl, you know better than this. I never get offended, but damn, this was tasteless. I'm not from Israel, I'm not Jewish, but I'm so offended by this video. LMFAO, the music with the video content, I'm laughing so hard because it's so upsetting, LOL. I agree. Can you not play Indian music when you're going to Israel? That's so cringy. I had to pause the video. It was like, the whole video was very cringy. Becoming Jewish, Indian music, question mark, question mark, question mark. You're playing Indian music and one Mariah Carey song in the middle, not Israeli, or even Middle Eastern, Arabic for that matter. Jewish identity is both ethnic and religious. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're not Jewish by ethnicity, and I'm very sure you're not Jewish by religion. This comment goes on and on and on. I have never cringed so much. Perhaps you should delete this. I agree. I mean, I think she needs to make an apology video and say, I'm really sorry I offended so many. Like, if your PR person out there needs to tell you, delete that video and make an apology video and say, I did not realize I offended people that much. Indian music for Israel video. Gigi, are you acting like a dumb blonde on purpose? This was bad. And I do think, like, over time, she's kind of put on this dumb blonde act, and I don't really get it, because she's not. And we know that if we watch her for a long time. Why is she playing Bollywood music throughout? This video is all kinds of ignorant. Love that this video has more dislikes than likes. Well deserved. Agreed. This video is a definition of every uncultured American tourist I've ever met. So embarrassing. And then this person underneath there says, Gigi doesn't represent America. She's Canadian. I was raised to respect all cultures. And goes on. And then this other person says, she's Canadian, but this goes against everything we believe here in Canada as far as cultural appropriation goes. Horrible, offensive, embarrassing, not cool at all, very pathetic actually. Gigi, this is Indian music that you put on. This is in this video, not Israeli. Honestly, a mess. Why the music? This is so wrong, I can't handle it. I'm Jewish and this is actually super offensive to me. I don't mind Jewish jokes at all because I have a sense of humor, but this is on a whole other level. Gigi, I would highly recommend removing this video. Wow, Gigi, wow, you are the most ignorant person I have ever met. Gigi, these are not slam hate comments. These are well-written comments. Go read them. Gigi, why? I was rooting for you. We all were rooting for you. This is why so many countries hate us. As a Jew, I find this video very offensive. Question, why are you mocking an accent? Girl, delete this. Too many political tensions. Disrespectful for 1,000 different reasons. They shouldn't have let you in Jerusalem either. I'm so disappointed right now. I can't even bear if you are so uneducated and you just lost a lot of fans from all over the world that accepted you. You didn't have to post this video, and the right thing to do was being neutral and delete it. And I'm out, unsubscribed. Damn, girl, this is really disappointing. Constantly refreshing the page and watching the dislikes go up. This is pretty offensive for a Jewish person. Gigi, you couldn't get any dumber if you tried. Do you even realize that you're wearing Arab clothing and eating their food? Shaking my head. Ooh, this is so ugly. Don't even delete it. Leave it up. Hopefully, it'll wreck your career. Now, that was kind of a harsh comment. This is so embarrassing. Gigi, I love you a lot, but this video is cringy. I can't. Your attitude has changed recently and not in a good way. And I really relate to that video a lot, or that comment a lot. Like, I really feel like that too. You know, and then somebody down here, I wanted to read the last comment, but, you know, like, I really feel like she's changed a lot in the last couple months, and I don't really understand what's going on with her, or maybe she was always that person. Do we not really know who she was, you know? Quote, there will be another video coming soon sharing the rest of my trip, end quote. Girl, please no, we've had enough. I'm sure I speak for all your other subscribers. Please save yourself in the embarrassment. I totally agree. Gigi, sweetie, I've loved you from the bottom of my heart for a very long time, but I just can't. I mean, It reminds me a lot of when I was a little kid, and I had this book that I loved called Brenda the Bride and Her Flyaway Veil. And I was looking at this today, thinking about this video, and I was like, you know, it's very much like Gigi Gorgeous and Her Flyaway Veil, or Gigi Gorgeous Goes to Jerusalem, or Gigi Gorgeous does this and she's kind of hopping through the streets and shopping, and I wish I could live right there, and I wish I could live right there in that religious temple. I mean, it was so offensive. It was so offensive. And if that's who you want to be and that's your gig, girl, okay, but you're going to lose a lot of people that really love you. This one for one. I wish you all the best. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.